The Hellraiser Waltzer at Blackpool's South Pier may be the world's best spinning ride. Most of my US viewers may be unfamiliar with a Waltzer, but picture a Tilt-a-Whirl on steroids. Then this particular one is also operated at high speeds, and it's thrown in a dance club. This makes it an otherworldly experience. I will explain why it's so special in this review. South Pier is one of a few entertainment piers in Blackpool, England. This one is located just a short walk away from Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the Sandcastle Indoor Water Park. The amusement rides are located towards the back of the pier, and Hellraiser is placed on the left side. This particular waltzer has a complicated history. From what I've gathered, the ride is an amalgamation of two Maxwell waltzers. One of the waltzers previously ran at Fairworld Seton Carew from 1977 to 1991, Seaburn Fun Park from 1992 to 2000, and Dreamland Margate from 2001 to 2003. It then was refurbished with parts from a different waltzer, reopening in 2009 at South Pier, where it has run ever since. There's a flashy facade bearing the ride's name, but the whole attraction really comes alive at night. The interior is mostly enclosed and adorned with hundreds of LED lights. These really shine at night. Then you hear loud music blasting. This makes it a spectacle off-ride and significantly enhances the on-ride experience as well. The ride has 10 vehicles. I have seen them comfortably accommodate 4 adults at a time. Not sure if you're able to pile in more people than that. They allow each party to have their own separate car. Even on busy weekends, this ride always seems to be a walk-on, at least for me. A large reason for that is this pier's pricing structure. There is no unlimited wristband. That really stinks for people like me that would happily marathon this ride, but it does limit the quantity of people riding it at any given point, i.e., the lines are next to nothing. You must pay per ride using a preloaded card. These can be purchased at a booth or at an automated kiosk. Hellraiser costs 4 tickets per person. This works out to just over £4 or $5 per person per ride. This is well worth it given the quality and cycle time. The pay-per-ride model encourages the park to make the experience as appealing as possible. This draws in new riders and entices people to run back for more. When you want to ride, stand at the edge of the platform. The only thing blocking you from the ride when it's cycling is a retractable railing. This ride can be loaded quickly. Riders are secured by just a lap bar. Just like a Tilt-a-Whirl, this does not actually lock, so guests need to follow common sense in the rules and remain seated. However, the operators often wait a few minutes to see if they can get a full load. I am assuming this is to minimize their operating costs by cycling the ride less times overall. If not many cars are loaded and they actually start the cycle, there is a chance they'll stop the ride prematurely if more riders walk over. This happened 1 or 2 minutes into one of our rides, but don't worry, they will still give you the full cycle once the ride restarts. The exact cycle has some variability because the attraction is manually operated. Usually, the ride lasts somewhere between 6 and 8 minutes. I have seen a few shorter cycles at the very end of the night if there are just 1 or 2 parties on board. This happened to me on the evening's last cycle. It was still a really long experience compared to most flats, just short by this ride's standards, but it ultimately worked out to my advantage in another area that I'll get to in a bit. The ride begins much like a standard Tilt-a-Whirl. You have a wavy platform that spins in a circle. Then each car has its own smaller circular track. As you bob up and down, the car can rock back and forth and complete full rotations. Try to throw your weight in it to encourage these. These full rotations offer solid Gs, much like a Tilt-a-Whirl, but this is just the appetizer. After about 1 minute of this, the ride's kicked into overdrive. You start spinning considerably faster, far faster than any Tilt-a-Whirl. This causes your car to complete faster and more frequent rotations. These offer strong G's that'll push you back into your seat. You often hit a point where you just keep on rotating uncontrollably, and when combined with the electric atmosphere, it is super disorienting. Those lights are dizzying on their own. The environment reminds me of the bevy of indoor scramblers found in the Northeast United States. That takes a solid classic ride and makes it memorable. Here, you already have a memorable ride on its own, but it's elevated into an even greater tier with that setting. Now, what really makes this ride special are the operators. They take turns running around the platform, manually spinning the cars. Mad props to these guys. This cannot be an easy job. Not only is there a safety element because they need to avoid getting clocked as they run around the platform, but it requires incredible stamina and coordination. The operators can do a few different things. If your vehicle is awkwardly spinning and stuck in something I like to call rocking purgatory, they will catch your car and shove it forward so it starts rotating fully once again. If you are already spinning, they will keep giving it pushes. This kicks your spinning to another level. The G's are ridiculous when they do this. There were points my head would bend over the back of the seat. I simply could not keep my head straight with how forceful this ride is. That's how powerful this attraction is. When the ride is fully loaded, the operator spends a few seconds each car going in a circle taking turns. That way, everyone gets these super-powered spins. But if you have a cycle where there aren't many cars loaded, the operators can spend far longer at each individual car. So while the overall ride duration may be shorter in this instance, you ultimately get a wilder overall ride because they can take more time maximizing your individual experience. So either way, you win. You either get a crazy long cycle with a crazy ride, or you get a slightly shorter cycle with a denser, crazier ride. So what would I rate the Hellraiser Waltzer? Is there any doubt? I am giving this ride a perfect 10 out of 10. This has a strong case as the world's best spinning ride. The quantity and quality of the spinning is otherworldly. It is intense. It feels completely out of control. Add in the duration and atmosphere, and it becomes a truly special experience. It is impossible to come off this ride walking straight. Do not even try to ride this if you have any aversion to spinning. I have seen people with strong stomachs come off this ride looking green. It is no joke. Many coaster enthusiasts find themselves at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but I don't see many people making their way to South Pier afterwards. You do not want to miss this special ride. It is at a park that is almost always open later, and it is just a 5-minute walk away. It is one of the world's best flat rides, and beyond that, one of the best rides in the UK period. I have heard there are a few other Waltzers out there operating in a manner similar to this one, specifically on the fair circuit, but I personally have not found one equally as impressive. If you have found one similar to this one in quality, please let me know down below. That means it's also a special ride worth seeking out if you're a savant for spinning rides much like myself. It takes a truly wild ride to make me dizzy, and this thing effortlessly does it. So those are my thoughts on the Hellraiser Waltzer at South Pier. What are your thoughts on this spinning ride? Do you agree it's a world-class experience? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.